36.50, basically last week's high, showing a new degree of support. Jay, what do you think about the daily chart here, buddy?
A little bit of balance here, Hogue. We saw that all-time high move. We sold off, but we're still holding up pretty well. I'm looking at the September 8th daily candle, and 50% of that is kind of what we've been holding. Even this low, most recent low that we just made on the day, tag that 50% as well. So, 36.85 is that price that I'm looking for to see if buyers step in to push us higher. From there, I'm looking for an all-time high test, but it looks like maybe a little bit of a flagging pattern here on the daily, holding up pretty well, not really closing below prior day lows. It's a pretty strong market right now.
Right. Take a look quickly here at the 30-minute. Here's the half back right there, 36.53, 70, half maybe. Right against those lows that we were just talking about. We were liking being long down there, and that has certainly paid off. Unfortunately, we got whipped out on the 730 number, but hey, that's all right. We'll get that back. No biggie there. Overnight inventory was very, very short. We were opening with a gap to the downside. If the market doesn't continue that move to the downside, all of these weaker hands overnight shorts are going to get nervous, and boy, did they get nervous. They've taken us right back to close the gap and right back to settlement. Looks like almost to the tick. 36.82 is settlement, and that is the exact high of this 30-minute bar right now. So overnight inventory got spooked out by those numbers, and things have changed a little bit since the 730 numbers. So I'm going to be kind of looking for opportunities if we pull back down near Jay's level down here, 36.55, 36.55 to 36.50 zone looks pretty good to me. Now I'm going to be seeing if we can get back inside of value, which value low on this platform is showing approximately 36.81, let's just call it. And all of these levels are zones. There's nothing finite in futures trading. But if we can see acceptance above that level, it's a value area special situation or value area acceptance play. It could bring price all the way back up to value high, right around 36.91.30. We added 7,100 contracts yesterday. It's kind of difficult to pick out a direction from that, but we are still continuing to see open interest piling into this market just off of new all-time highs. To me, is still a good sign of potential continuation to the upside. I'm not worried about anything unless we start taking out these lows. Let's just call it 36.50 just for simplicity's sake, and we'll see what happens. Big move after that 730 number, looking for acceptance of value back up to 36.91.92 area, value high from yesterday. Jay, what do you think?
I'm agreeing with you, Hogue. I'm looking to the upside as well. What I'm going to do with this 30-minute, this 30-minute candle, we tested below that 200 moving average. 200 moving average is at 36.65.30. We tested below it in the overnight session. This news just brought us back above it. This 30-minute candle, Hogue, is going to frame out the story for the day for me in all the markets that we trade, right? In gold, in the equities. I'm going to attach a VWAP here. 50% of this candle is right around that 200 moving average, 36.66.
Order filled.
So just looking to see how the market responds throughout the rest of the day to this zone here. 36.85 is a level that I was looking at last night during slow markets and saying, hey, if we see some buying above here, I do want to get in long. So if I do find an opportunity to get long in gold, I'm thinking position management up at that 36.85 because it's shown rejection there so far every time we get up there. So looking for opportunities to buy, but I want to be conscious about buying up near that 36.85 if no one else agrees with that idea.
Yeah, you need some participation and some continuation up there. All-time high, 37.15.20. If we do see buying coming into this above that level, that might be a level you can kind of look to limit risk against. Here's the 730 bar. Halfway of that bar, as Jay looks at it, it's 36.66 half. Maybe we find some support there if we get a move back down to it. And you mentioned putting the anchored VWAP, are you doing that on the 3-minute chart off the 730 number here?
That's correct, Hogue.
Let's
That is
do it.
correct.
Let's put it on there. So we're right at it right now, right here, right now.
Order
We'll keep
filled.
an eye on that. Thank you, Jay. As far as the profile yesterday, it was a neutral day. We did have one little move below the initial balance low, and that was pretty much the kind of one of the decent trade locations for the day. We never did even get really back up to value high from yesterday on that, so it doesn't surprise me that the sellers were continuing to come after this last night. I think that may have changed things a little bit after this 730 number. But yeah, yesterday, basically a normal variation to a neutral trading day yesterday. Value inside almost the entire session yesterday. Regular trading hour was inside the value area from the previous day. We talked about that possibility, well, yesterday morning on the opening call, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. All right, I think we're good here. We're ready to move on to the next